Hi, this is Kevin with KGM Jam, owner of Pro Advertisers Club, a totally free site to advertise. Go to proadvertisersclub.com and join for free today and start advertising for free. Okay, this is January 31st Veve report. This morning's drop of the UPS or United States Postal Service USPS. I did not get one. I forgot to even film it. So, but you didn't miss anything as usual. I don't get very many drops. In fact, the last two I got was over in Oklahoma City when I went out there for Christmas, and I haven't gotten any since I got back to Florida. But that's the story for a lot of people. There's just way too many people. Right now, from what I understand, there is now 1.5 million daily users. 1.5 million. Okay, and the total people that joins even higher. So let's go half that number. Let's say, for whatever reasons it's at 750,000. Today's drop was less than 20, 30,000, whatever the number was, maybe a little bit more. But my point is there's so many people going for it. People complaining about the bots, people complaining about they can't get one. The story I'm going to tell you just happened 2 days ago on the Disney drop. I have somebody that I brought into the Veve family, and they've been with it for 4 months, and they've never gotten anything in the last couple months. And before that, what they did get was some commons and some uncommons, and one ultra rare, which was the Captain America Alliance comic, which I think it's a couple $100. Again, not bad for a $6.99 investment, right? So anyway, on the Disney drop, they got the Pluto Ultra Rare, and it's about 1,000. It's going back and forth between 800 and 1,200. Always do the drops. You can't do nothing about the bots. If whatever Veve's doing, they're doing it. All you can do is try. So forget about what else is going on. If you're never going to get one for the bots, then how did they get one? All I'm saying is when you think you're never going to get one again, something like that happens. I got another person I brought in. They've gotten 3 secret rares since they came in. Now, they haven't got anything lately, but they didn't do anything different. They didn't do anything special. They just tried. And that's why I don't even worry about what's going on. If somebody gets 50 of them, there's nothing I can do about it. Nothing. And if you really hate the bots, then why are people complaining about the new drop system? Because the new drop system is going to there's no way a bot can get in. Because once you log into the queue, it's all on Veve. Then when that timer hits 0, it's going to assign you a number, and you're going to be in line. And if you're so far back in line that they're all going to be gone when your number comes up, you're not going to get one. Top Shot does it. All Day did it. Just happened to me on All Day. If you saw my video on the All Day drop, I had a special invitation, okay, and I thought I was special, and I was the only one who got the invitation. Well, they only had 29,000 packs they were dropping for the divisional playoff round, and they had a lot of problems too. But once it got opened, I was number 50,000. So unless all 30,000 people in front of me messed up, there's no way I was going to get one. That's just the way it is. But the bots can't get into that. I mean, they can bot their way into it, but then it's up to Veve that will assign you the number with whatever system they're using. And it does decrease the chance of you getting one percentage wise, but it will be 100% no bots. Now, the buying and selling on the marketplace, I don't know what to do about that. That's something again, they're going to have to fix. So getting back to the drop, why Veve is the best place to be. Okay. Here's the perfect example. Here's the top 5 collectibles. The comics is in another side. And these are the prices the people paid on the day of the drop. The Donnie, $16.99. There's only 150 of them. Floor price, $150,000. $100 for this one. 107 for this one. The floor price is 3 million. There's only 7 of them though. I don't know if any of these have even sold, but 107. 333 for the partner statue. There was 4,333 of them. It's now worth 50 grand roughly. Spider-Man 400, 1,000 of them worth anywhere from 70 to 100,000. These, it is so volatile. It's not even funny. But the point I'm trying to make is it's every drop is like that with Veve. If you keep at least 100 gems available at all times. Now you can bring the gems in if you win it later on, but the risk that you take doing that is you might not be able to get the gems in. Something might happen. That happened to somebody I know. They got the drop and then they went to get the money. And in that process, the timer ran out because it just kept spinning, whatever the reason, they couldn't get it. So, I can understand you don't want to go for a $400 drop, but 90% of all Veve drops are less than $50. Okay. The comic books are always $6.99. And I'm going to show you what the comic they just recently dropped is going for. Let's look at the floor price of this. Now, there was only 1,000 of them, but on a $6.99 drop, there's only 40 of these secret rares. The floor price was 800,000. It came down to 285,000 on a $6.99 drop. Now, I'm telling you this because this is why it's going to get worse and the smaller percentage, because when they go to the queue and people don't have to deal with the pushing the buy button and getting all stressed, because it stresses a lot of people out. It just does. And then they think all bad things about Veve, and stuff like that. When they're just going to enter the queue and hope to get assigned early enough in the queue, it's even going to get busier, which means your percentage of getting one is going to go down. But who cares? There's nothing you can do about it except enter. And then if you don't win, you keep your money. It's a win-win. Tell me a lottery where you can go buy the ticket, and if you don't win, you can go back to Circle K or 7-Eleven and get your money back. You only lose the money if you win. That's Veve. And these prices, let's go back to the collectibles. These prices are going to be the same forever. The big debate is, are they going to up the price in comics? They might. I don't know. It's $6.99 now. Every comic, no matter if it's one of one or a million of them. Look at all these drop prices. Let's go to the cheapest drop price. $1. They did 1, 2, 3 drops that were $1. Now this was back in the day. But look at the prices of what they're worth now. So some people spent $1 to get these. Look at this. Look at the stamps. These are the first licensed stamps ever on Veve, or for NFT, and that is look at the prices on these. $6. That's what the stamps went for yesterday. Now the sheet stamps for tomorrow. Where's this at? Right here. These are what dropped today. I didn't get any. And then they got a sheet drop. I don't think I got a picture of it. But it's just like this stamp, but like 90 of them or 30 of them, whatever. It's in a sheet. Those are 120. If you got the gems in there, I try to keep a couple hundred gems available at all times so I can participate in every drop. Because if I just get one, and one of those drops is a big winner, it's life-changing, money. Okay. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. Listen to me at your own risk. This is entertainment purposes only. So, yeah, I think you get the picture of what I'm talking about. This is what you got to watch out for. Super Mario Planet is dropping tomorrow on some place, or OpenSea, Ethereum, and it might be legit. I don't know. But the one thing I noticed, and why I'm not even going to go, one, I don't really do anything outside of Veve. Because I like the simplicity of Veve with the credit card and the gems. But, people do Ethereum all the time, no big deal. But in all this description, they never mention one thing. whether or not it's licensed. All they say is these Marios are going to release on February 1 within a week. We have gained over 2,000 followers. All Super Mario collectibles will be ready for use. This means that the models are equipped to be used in movies, games, meetups, and the metaverse. Okay, they're hand drawn. That's what when I researched a bit further. But nowhere can I find that they're licensed. They might be, but don't you think you'd advertise that? So be careful when you go to buy stuff. Everything on Veve's licensed. Everything. Okay, let's go over here to DraftKings. They're teamed up with Autograph or vice versa. They have a drop coming up. Dale Earnhardt Jr. There is no access card for him as of right now. I don't know if they're going to drop one for him. Just thought you might want to know that. But what I wanted to point out is what Autograph does. They just dropped an airdrop for their 700 top holders. So in other words, whether it's monetary or collectible points, this is what Veve is going to do with their Master Collector program. Now, these are just some ideals. I have no proof of this, but things they could do is with that system is people who hold sets can get drops. Okay. They can reward the top 1,000 people in things. But what they could do too is they're collecting a lot of NFTs from these accounts that have been closed. And then they return the gems to the people or give them their money back. So that solves all the legal problems. And so they got all these NFTs on it. They can do two things. They can burn it, okay, or they can take those and give them to people as airdrops. Either way, it's good. If they burn it, it means then that what you got is going to become more rare and always makes it more valuable. But just so you know, the Tom Brady first NFT is on over there, and he dropped already. And you got the immortal statue for free if you put all 5 different NFTs together, and you got to keep the 5 NFTs. So you got to keep the 5 NFTs. You got to keep the access card, which came out 3 months prior. What it did was give you access to buy before anybody else, and then you got for free the statue card or the statue immortal NFT. Okay, these collecting to get free NFTs is something Veve's going to do. They've talked about it. I don't know how they're going to do it, or maybe the golden moments if you own the complete set. But all that pushes the prices up. It makes people want to buy, collect, hold, all that stuff. Something else that Veve can do and is going to do is here's the Top Shot. Okay, they got some packs coming out next week or Thursday, I think. But what they do is, I don't got it pulled up, but any of the moments that you don't like, you can turn in and burn for a ticket. You get 1 ticket for a moment. Now, on average, it costs you $3 for a moment. So you're giving that away. But when you get enough moments, you get access to a pack that has the potential to have the most valuable cards in all of Top Shot in it. So what they've done is they've designed a system. So I might have a common basketball player right now, and I'm not even really into basketball, but if I'm holding on to them and there's 60,000 of them because people are turning in to get the ticket, now all of a sudden overnight there's only 5,000. That's the same thing that Veve is going to do with its Master Collector program. They're going to burn NFTs, which makes it's going to reward the holders. It's going to change the strategy. It's going to really shoot some energy into the market. Okay, and they're just doing so much stuff. That's just another thing they can do. Okay, the Comey is down 0.24%, not a big deal. It pumped a little while earlier, then it went down. But I'm probably one of the few people who actually gets happy when it goes down. And that's because I do not hold any, and I will not hold any till it gets on the Coinbase, or I can buy it in the store, which we're going to be able to do both, evidently. So don't hate me for it, but yeah, it's kind of selfish, but at least maintain. I'm not saying it has to go much. I mean, of course, if it did go down much further, that'd be better. But if it maintains, I'll be happy. I want to get into it before it gets to a penny. I think this is going to be a top 10 coin one day. Just just my thought. Doesn't mean I'm right. This is the drop tomorrow at 11 o'clock Eastern time, and then at 3 o'clock Eastern time, you got the stamp sheet. This is going to be $6.99. No reason to miss it. Okay. Anyway, that's the report for today. I'll have one tomorrow. Thank you for watching. If you like this, please like and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 views so I can get online like everybody else live and discuss stuff. And there's so many people who want to talk about this stuff, and they find it a lot easier when they can get online with somebody and get instant responses to their questions, type thing. And it, yeah. So, but I can't do that till I get to 1,000. I'm about 450 subscribers right now, 430. So anyway, thank you for watching and have a nice day.